Hello, my cutie patooties, and welcome the frick back. We are here live with my Twitch. Twitch, would you like to say hello to the YouTube gang? We're gonna be listening to more MAPHRA, and I'm very excited, and I'm very curious, because she is going to be doing a cover of Bad Omens' Specter, and I have listened to Specter, let me tell you, many a times, because it is a awesome possum song, and I'm really interested to see what she does with it. So we are going to jump into this, but before we do, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, shall we get into it, my darlings? Okay. Just to start off, I don't think we've been this far down together, at least, into the MAPHRA channel. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. I was curious what she was going to do with the vocals, because I think she's just like, oh, I can't leave, but I can't be in this place. I think, or she might have even taken it a bit lower. Because, I mean, you could take that higher. Oh, I can't leave. No, not necessarily. That's just changing tone. Oh. Anyways, I'm messing with my own head. I think she's lower. And I was wondering what she was going to do. This must all be illusion skipping frames. Like I guess more of a higher kind of pitchedness. But she's definitely got that darker tone to her voice, and I think she has lowered it a little bit, I think. Let me just listen to this for a second. When you're alone, do you feel at home? Do you feel love, love? Do you feel? Yeah. Or, I mean, maybe it's not that portion. Wait. Just give me a second. Every time I think I'm safe, do you feel an empty space? And it haunts me. Every time I think I'm safe, do you feel love? Okay, not necessarily lowering it, I don't think. And your headlights on the road. Do you feel love? She's just got that darker tone that was like making me think. I'm like, oh, did she lower it? And I'm like, bonk. Also, I'm so sorry. I was like, trying to figure it out. So I was like singing it to myself, but it's blasting in my ears right now. So I apologize if I just sound tone deaf. Let's go back here. Either way, her tone is lovely. This definitely feels like, because you can kind of hear, I don't know if she has, well, I'm not really sure where MAPHRA is from, but it does sound like there's like a little bit of like an accent, which is really interesting because I feel like some of the other stuff that we've listened to has had quite a production to it, but this feels a little bit more maybe it's also because this song really starts off with mostly the keys, and then her voice just has that, you know, has that reverb on it. You're just hearing, I just feel like you're hearing more of her vocals and that tone, and it's lovely. Let's continue. I've went on my rabbit hole far enough. You feel love, 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 do you feel? Like a frenzy, like an ocean overflow. This must all be just an accident at most. Oh, I'm changing, and I feel more like a ghost, like a specter in your headlights on the road. Do you feel love? I know I do. With no words in hand. Do you feel love? Love, love. Do you feel love? When you're alone, do you feel love? Do you feel love? Love, love. Do you feel? Oh my god. Okay, we have to go back here for a second, y'all. Okay. So what she does with this freaking course, and I wasn't 100% sure if she was gonna transition into those harsh vocals, because if you look at the original song, I don't think we really hear any harsh vocals from Noah until we hit, I think it's either the end of that chorus, like that very last one, and then the bridge goes into like that, not EDM, but like it just takes a pivot. It pivots.
Here we go, pivot!
Vocals, and then that end part, he's like, it's just like, so I wasn't sure if she was going to wait to the end, like Noah did, or if she was gonna, you know, do her own thing. And she did her own thing, and it was beautiful. We're gonna go back to the beginning of that last chorus. And it's funny, if you look here, you can see the most rewatched area. And we are gonna follow. We're gonna rewatch that same thing that's played over and over because it's so delicious. Okay. I'm sorry, that sounded like some backwards insult of calling us sheep, but I'm right there with you, man, because this is freaking sick. I'm sorry, but if the farmer's gonna be offering me them juicy oats, brother, I shall go into the shed with the tall, skinny goats. Okay? Oh no, I've set chat off. Brother, we need oats.
Brother, may I have some oats?
But there is a moment within all that she's doing in that chorus that she flips into her head voice, and it's just like freaking angelic, and then she pops back down, and her transitions between everything is absolutely gorgeous. And one thing I do want to mention, and it was a really good point. We listened to MAPHRA's cover of Circle with me, and I was kind of talking about how her posture would change as she was doing her harsh vocals. And I think this is before she did Circle with me. And someone had pointed out in the comments, they're like, I don't know if that's necessarily progression in the way that she's doing her harsh vocals. It could also just be a choice. You know, it could be a choice of how she wants to perform this particular piece. And I'm like, that's a good point. That's a good point. It could totally be that as well. We are gonna re-listen to this chorus because it's absolutely freaking bomb. Pay attention to the way that she transitions, and then spot that portion where she flips into her head voice, and it's just angelic. It's angelic. like right there. The way that, without changing anything, she transitioned, she went into harsh vocals and then she pulled it back again so seamlessly. Like, just watch this part here. Here. Just adding that little bit of... Gorgeous vocals. I also love how she's just there and she's just present, you know. There's no flair. Okay, I didn't know if she was gonna do that, the outro there, but it is, it does repeat basically what the chorus does. That was lovely. That was lovely. And yeah. So the where Noah puts the harsh vocals is that hurts that I think that she just ended on. And then, or maybe he did put it on the end of love. Rachel, you should know this. You listen to it quite often. But either way, her choices for that last chorus, I think, especially because she also doesn't do the outro, I think it's perfect timing. And then having that bridge be more of the outro. And then, yeah, her transitions are absolutely freaking lovely. I like what she did with this. I like that we got to hear more of just her voice in this necessary. And what I mean by that is the song itself is, for the majority of it, is all pretty much clean vocals. It's slower and softer. And I mean, it's meant to be that because it's emotional. It's talking about not feeling seen, not feeling loved, and or maybe not maybe not feeling seen by the person you love but that's just what I take from it. I mean, I think I actually did a reaction to this song, so I probably dive into it a little bit more there, but this time I was just focusing more on MAPHRA and her version of this song. But the song itself makes you feel this sadness of and feels alone, feels unseen. When you think of a specter, you think of a ghost, you know, so it has that energy to it. But I really liked that. So far, I've really liked everything that I've listened to from MAPHRA. I cannot wait to see what she does next. But this was really cool to come back and kind of see the beginning of her journey with this. So thank you guys so freaking much. And I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you cutie patooties in the next one. Bye, y'all.